Yeah, good evening. Welcome to another episode of my analysis today. This is live as of the next move that AUD USD, XAUSD, which is gold, and GBP USD are going to make. So we are going live on it. Let's go ahead as I tend to share my screen. Let me try to share my screen. Okay, let me share my screen so we can start going. Yeah. Now, let me take out all these so there won't be confusion. I'm starting with AUD USD. If you have any other pair that you would like me to start with, you can as well. Excuse me. Go ahead and let me know so we can actually start. So, usually I look at everything from the bird's view, from the higher time frame, and the first thing I did was my support and resistance have been plus, so we are not going into much details of analyzing or doing anything, but I just want to show you the next move where I think AUD USD is going actually. So the present move. Let's come to the daily. So I can since it's an instant and it's something that it's going to happen now, as in that is happening immediately. So that's what I want to discuss. If we look at this price, from 0.69302. The price has been falling, which is on the 2nd of October last year, 2024. Price has been falling, making a series of lower low and lower highs, lower low, lower highs, till it got to this point. Now, these blue zones we have here are called my major zones. So what I saw was the moment I saw a change in the direction of the, let me put it here, sorry, on the direction. I saw the direction of the price because of the price movement, because I know I noticed the price was coming just this down, just like this. So once the price was coming down, I realized there's a shift in the price. So let me take this out. So I begin to look. So one thing I notice is I begin to see a kind of a chart pattern forming around this zone. So initially we've been having a series of what? A high, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. And you can see what happens there, it makes a higher high. So this already tells me, okay, this market is like trying to, I keep on looking, it's trying to make a change. Then the next thing I saw was it makes another lower low. So and I said, okay, at this point, already I have a major zone here. So I don't play with this zone. So I want to see if it's going to be supported. So I was looking out for let price is either price continuously fall downward, then I'll look for a retrace, a pullback to this zone. Then I'll start thinking of selling. Or price should make, and the next thing I saw was did what it broke out. Price broke out. So when I saw this, the next thing I did was I just take out my minor zones level and I came straight to the neckline. And I say this, that once price could break this neckline significantly and retest, then I'll start looking for buying. So I went to my lower time frame and I said, okay, let's keep on waiting. So what we have here is I don't want to push you or give you any false. If you look at this point, you see there's something like a range, like price ranging from this point. So what we need prices to do here now is for price. As price has already broken out, we needed to retest, which is what it's doing now. So a bounce from here gives me a confirmation that the price is now ready to start going higher. So I'm looking forward to this is what I'm actually looking forward to. If we look closely, we'll be seeing something like, let's make this the last point here, like the neckline. Sorry, this is AUD USD. So with this, I need a bounce here. I can maybe go to maybe 1 hour or 15 minutes time frame to make this entry. Once I got a bounce at this point, I'll make my entry here. When I make my entry here, my first TP would be the range, the total volume of this range that we have here. The total volume of it will be the breakout. So how do I get that? I just come here, plot this, and I'll just pick it up to this point, which means this is what we have. So it means my TP would stop at this point. So that's where our TP is going to. So that's the description for the market direction for AUD USD. That's my market direction for AUD USD. That's what I'm looking out for. So just give me a second, please. Yeah, sorry for that. So the price did what? We just wait for price to come here, then we buy. And our take profit will be at this point, while the stop loss will be right here. So this is my view for AUD USD. This is the next move that I'm thinking AUD USD is going to move. That's the next move it's going to make for in the next maybe couple of hours before today's closure, or from next week, maybe by Monday, you can get anything from there. So that's my take on AUD USD. Then we say gold. Gold. Gold has been showing something. You can see, let me take all this out so it could be clear. I'll take it from the daily. I'll take it from the daily. Let me take this out. Now, gold is that market that you just come, and the next thing is you just come, wake up in the morning, come back and do what, and just buy. So if we look at the immediate trend of gold, it's actually bullish, but we realize the price is actually making some kind of consolidation here. So I was thinking that price wants to do what I'm saying is like price is trying to move from here to this point and maybe find its way up, or price breaks down to this point, retest the zone, and start moving down to this major trend here. So that aside, I think that's the overall move that I'm thinking that price wants to do. But for presently, what I think price is doing now, that I'm seeing now, is on this bullish move, price wants to continue. But for it to continue, there is need for it to move from this point to this point. If we go to the 4 hour time frame, excuse me, we go to the 4 hour, let me take this out, this out, this out, this. What can we see here? On this 4 hour, we see We realized when the price was moving from these points down, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, equal high. It came here and made an even an equal high, then equal low. So that point was said if we should plot our support and resistance there, you realize that there's a zone there which is actually close to the trend. Then at this top also we are having the same thing. So let me clone this and also put it at the top. So we're just trying to look out for entries in the market whereby we can just make a good entry. So we realize that price is actually struggling from these two zones to break out. Price that has been making higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. Then it went back in, did a fake out here, and went back in to form an equal high, equal low. Then it barely break out from this point to make a higher high. Then we saw another candle bring it down, and which is a 4 hour candle. The candle was a serious bearish engulfing candle that broke, did what? Break it down. And ever since, price has been finding it difficult to do what? To do a breakout. Now let me take this back a bit. You can see this was actually what it needs. Then this one came here. Then this one finally did what? Came here. So what am I seeing from this point? What I'm seeing from this point is that price is doing something like, let me pick another price. Is what it did now, break down, though it didn't form a lower low, but it forms what? Another higher high, which is this higher low rather, which is this low is actually higher than this. So then it came here again to form a lower high. So at this point, I said, okay, well, since the price is not ready. So when I now waited, I now saw that the price formed a lower low. You can see this actually did what was lower than all these two here. So what I'm waiting for price is to see a rejection at this point. If we could get a rejection at this point, then it means price will fall back to this zone. So that's my take on. Let me take this out. So I'm saying if we pick it from here, it has been a range. But when you pick it from here to here, you realize that the price has what? Has stopped moving in that direction. You realize price has stopped moving from this direction of upward direction. It broke by this 4 hour candle, came down to form a lower low. Now it went back. So we need price to move from here downward. Even if price is going to move with this, we are waiting for price to see what price reaction will be. And if we could get a rejection of a 4 hour candle at this point, that means we'll do what? We'll be selling to this point. So on gold for now, it's overall bullish, but I am bearish. And here is where the entry will be, and my stop losses will come around here. Will be so you can see. So this is what I am looking out on gold. When I go to lower time frame, which is where I made my entry, the stop loss is not as huge as this. If I should go to maybe let's say 1 hour, we still have more rooms to clear things out. So I guess the idea is just clear. So I'm waiting for price to move to this area so I could just what make my entry. So at least when price plays in that direction, we have chance to get 1 to 7 risk to reward ratio. That's our system. That's our price. We are looking out to the risk to reward of 1 to 7. Uh, uh, um, uh, uh, so the risk to reward of 1 to 7 is what we have here. So that is you're hearing it here that gold, we are expecting gold to do a pull up to this point to 294. 2, then we sell to 2893. So that is that on gold. And the next pair, because I'm trying to make this video a very short one, the next pair I want to look at. Actually, I was supposed to do videos like this maybe very early in the morning, but I always like to do things. Do I just think I should be doing it when I felt the price is close to giving its reaction, so that you guys won't miss out on the trades, calls, and all that. So with this, you don't need me to make an entry. You've already seen what I actually because I really believe this price. I believe I would prefer this to be here. So I believe the price will actually dance more around, even if not off from this place. Yes. So I believe this price should be, yes, you can see like this. So this price should be here. So the reason why I'm not taking this fully out is because this is a bullish trend. So price, I'm expecting price to get to this point before it starts moving upward. Before it starts moving upward, price should come up here, drop down, then they start looking out for the continuation of the bull trend for gold. So the next one I want to talk about is GBPUSD. Sorry guys, I didn't mean this video to be a very lengthy one. I just want to give you guys the direction of the market, what I think the market is doing in the few hours, next few hours, what the market is doing. So you might not be seeing the overall bias of this. So I'm just working with the trend of the market. If it doesn't go, this is not a financial advice. It's just my own take on what the market is actually saying. So if we look at this on the daily perspective, we can realize that the AUD and the GBP charts are more likely the same. But we have this is fully bearish. So on this, I'm not going to take this trade. I will see. I'm not going to. If we look at the overall trend, let's come to the weekly. This is what we have. I'm really going to be serious about GBP selling when I have a price break this zone. When I have price break down from this zone and retest, then I will start looking out for my sell opportunities. But now the price is more like moving back into the range. It has been in a range since 2016 where price got here, went back up, came down again, did this fake out around 2020, then it went back again, straight back. So I believe the same thing happened here. Right here, it gave us uh, the complete confirmation of the trend that we have now actually made a lower low. And the pullback, if you check the Fibonacci retracement level, you realize that we're at that point where it is now is actually a 60 feet. So you can see what happens. It's operating at a 0.618 and zero point 0.5 Fibonacci retracement level. So at this point, what the pattern of this is that price moves from one zone to the other. So if the price has actually come here, I'm expecting the price to that's here. So I'm expecting price. The next thing it should be is that the price to move directly to this point. That's the expectation. But because the overall trend, you can see this is more like this is exact. In fact, this is exactly the drop, consolidation, another drop, consolidation, then another drop, then the pullback here because it pulled back into the zone, into the range. Because in the certain range here, it range, it now pull back. It was able to turn around there, but it pulled back fully into this range. So we are looking out. So that was why I was thinking maybe I won't stick this straight, but this is what would happen. Like I said, the next move of AUD USD, I've done that USD. Now we are on GBP USD. So let me give you this analysis of where I think this market is going. This bad boy is going. See, we have the price forming a lower limit, and what happens here? Price came to this point. Let's go to the this way to be more clear. You see more candles, and it's not as if it's not clear there, but you get to see the breakout structure, or what do they call it? You can see price. You can see around there, we see something like when price goes here, we're supposed to make a lower high, which is around here, then go down to make a lower low. But what we realize is price did what? It broke and continues to make a higher high. Yes, this price can still fall. This is another thing that I'm saying. This price can still, because this is you can see if I should plot this trend like so, that means before I will start thinking of price falling, then I'll be expecting price to do this. I was expecting price to do something like this, breakout of this one, then pull back before I start thinking of selling to the downside. Before I start thinking of selling to the downside. But on this note, what we have is price has done what? It has broke the trend. Price has broke the trend that, sorry if you're hearing any noise from the background, it's the children from my compound who are playing in their apartment. They're playing in their opposite apartment, so they are making those sounds like we hear from. I guess they just returned from their school and they are trying to make one or two things together with themselves. So I just play in January, so actually that's what we have. So now we got a breakout from this downtrend. It shows that the end at this moment, the end of this immediate downtrend for this GBP USD. It shows the end of the immediate downtrend for this GBP USD. You can see. So now what happened? Ideally, we have this breakout. I could just find my entry here and go. So, but presently, because we need the instant, we need the immediate entry as in the next move. We want to see what the price is going to do next. I just come straight to we look out for the breakout on the retrace of the neckline. Then, okay, this is the neckline for now. Yeah, we have the neckline broken here. You can see a clear breakout on this neckline. Let me just put it at the body of the candle. A clear breakout on this neckline. Then I need a pullback. So once price pull back to this point, we have our entry, guys. We have our entry. We have an entry. And like I said on AUD I said I'll just look at for the total consolidation point, and that will be my first TP in this case. So my first TP comes up around here. It's like this. And the overall comes here. So guys, this is my take on GBP USD. Like I've done the analysis on AUD USD and XAU USD. So feel free to send your comments in the comment section. Whatever things that you want me, any market that you think you felt you like me to analyze on the next, maybe the pair that you think you trade that I have not mentioned, let me know in the comment section. So when next I'm coming online, maybe that will be what we'll be looking at. If there is a trading opportunity for us there, then we could just as well just go in and dive in and do the analysis. Thank you. As I try to stop my screen, as let's meet. Yeah, welcome back, guys. I believe you enjoyed this live stream. So till we meet again, till we do another till Monday, because today is Friday and the market should be closing in the next 5 hours approximately. Yes, approximately in the next 5 hours. So till Monday, we meet again to give analysis of the instant market of what the next pair of any pair is going to do. So if there's any pair you want me to analyze, or if there's any pair you are looking to that you feel you are having challenges, you are having this doubt, and you would like it to be analyzed so you can get your ground, just feel free to share in the comment section. And have a great weekend ahead. Thank you. Peace out.